One of the things that you can do to improve your landscape is something we call raised bed gardening. Now, let me give you an example. Let's say you're in a regular neighborhood. Let's say that you might have an oak tree out there, or maybe you don't have an oak tree. Maybe you just have a big rectangle of a yard. Maybe you want to just do something a little bit different. Well, you can do a raised bed. Now, a raised bed is when you bring in a mound of soil, right? A mound of soil.
Can we start it over again? Because I had engineering up knowing him. He's probably call screening and we're hearing
Okay,
that.
sorry.
So go ahead, sir.
Okay, 3, 2. One of the things that I like to do is something called raised bed gardening. I'd like for you to really look at your yard and see if there's an opportunity where you might be able to do this. Let me give you an example of something I see as a landscape designer quite a bit. You move into the house, and a lot of times in houses there might be 1 or 2 oak trees in the front because that was part of the mandate when the neighborhood was put together. And sometimes, especially if the property slopes towards the sidewalk a little bit, you have the oak tree there, and then a lot of times the grass might not do well right in front of it. Well, what you can do is you can add either landscape pavers and create, a planter basically around the oak tree. The only thing you can't do is you can't add soil up on the trunk of the tree, but you can add soil around it. So you can use the landscape pavers. They're sometimes referred to as interlocking pavers. They come in all different colors and styles, and there's some fancy ones out there, even available at the box stores. I couldn't believe how nice they were that I saw recently. Another thing, and this is the number one thing that I like to do, is just use regular rock. If you're in Florida, you can use something called Florida fieldstone. If you're in other states, use your native rock. And you don't even have to put it together with cement. Just place them end to end and create a planter that way. And it looks so nice. You then add your soil in there, and then that's an opportunity for you to add flowering annuals or perennials or flowering perennials, or you could use a permanent ground cover that's low maintenance if that's easier. But it changes the personality, and I think it'll be something you truly enjoy.